All right, so now we're gonna fast forward along here. So remember, we were broke up in March, so I'm gonna go to August. Originally, she was gonna be my date for a wedding that I was going to in August in Martha's Vineyard. And it's so funny because her birthday is June 20. It's in June. Let's say June. And you know, my friends kept asking me like, "Hey, what's going on with you and such and such?" And I'm like, "Oh, she cool. Everything's fine." I mean, every once in a, we would talk like once every couple weeks. Like I would just listen. I would send her a message like, "Hey, I miss you. I love you. How are you doing?" You know, her parents got COVID. She had COVID. And I'm like, now I'm really concerned. I'm like, what's going on? How's everything? Whatever you guys need, just let me know. Blah blah blah. So we would just talk every we would talk here and there. So June comes and I literally, like I said, I'm that person. I don't really open up like that to people at all. So from March till June, I had friends ask me, "Hey, what's going on with y'all? Are everything good?" Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, "Yeah, everything's cool. Whatever, whatever, whatever." So finally on her birthday, like my friends asked me again. I'm like, "Yo, well," she was like at the beach with her friends and I was home, and I'm like, well, that should tell you guys something. Like, we haven't been together for months, and they couldn't believe like, yo, you really hid that, or not even hid it. It's just one of those things where it's like I didn't want to say anything because, and also one thing she told me, which was kind of crazy, she was like, "Oh, let's don't tell anyone. Like, let's just keep this quiet for now." I'm like, all right, cool. I don't want to be single, so I'm fine. And she's like, "Oh yeah, because I don't be like, don't post with all the females." And I'm just like, so I'm like really confused. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, do you want just some space? Do you want to just time to just see what you want? Um, so I didn't say anything. And then like, I talked to her best friend one day, and I told her best friend about it. I was like, "Oh, okay." So, she talked to you about it. I never even told my best friends until from March until June. That's when I finally told them. And the sad part about it, because we were supposed to go to this wedding in August, so that's when I'm fucking all over the place. But I'm just thinking, sorry for rambling, but my mind is everywhere. I just needed to just get this off. And we were supposed to drive up to Martha's Vineyard, and we went on this wedding. I had a great time. Like, the wedding was great. I loved every second of it. And one thing I'll say this, like, I can, even though if I'm feeling sad or feeling down, seeing the joy in my friends, I have like three of my best friends all had kids or all having kids within this year. And that's the best thing for me. Like, I love it. Like, I love seeing them happy. Another friend that got married in Martha's Vineyard, it was dope. Just seeing like all that positivity just was amazing. But honestly, the whole time we were there, I'm taking pictures, videos, DJing it up at the fucking like the after party of the wedding. I wish she was with me, like every day, like every single day. There wasn't a day that went by to this day that I haven't thought about. I wish she was still with me. Like, I thought about her every day during this shit. Every day. And it sucks.